Hi there, it's Albert Luck from luckymaths.co.uk. This is sharing ratio 5. As you can see, we now brought more words into these questions, and unlike before where it was just share money in the ratio whatever 3 to 2 to 5, now it's a bit more specific. So we're talking about, I've just made the examples about counters, very generic, different colors, but there's something slightly different about this set out, let's say, or layout. Maybe some of you, again, if you've done the previous worksheet, will have realized on the previous one we were dealing with the total of money, let's say. Whereas here, reading the question, red and green is shared in the ratio 2 to 3, fine. So we've got red and green listed clearly, and we've got 2 boxes for red, 3 for green. The difference is we are told there are 12 red counters. So we are not told the total. And that's really important here, because if you try and start trying to divide 12 by 5 boxes, you're going to get into trouble, because each box would be worth 2.4, and there's no such thing as 2.4 counters, and so it would go horribly wrong for you. And the point I'm going to make therefore is that ratio is great doing it in this method because it is visual, but you have to label up your diagram accordingly based on the question. So the next few worksheets you will get given most of the information, and then right at the end of this process we're going to take away, I'm just going to give you the boxes but then nothing else. So the labeling will fully have to come from your understanding, hopefully. Basically, if there's 12 red counters, now we can see the diagram here. 2 boxes are responsible or represent the red counters. So we are splitting 12 divided by 2. That tells us the value of each box is actually 6. And from that, we can clearly see green is 3 times 6. There are 18 green counters. Again, remember, there are more greens than red. It should be fairly obvious looking at it. But it's about this first step. Red is split between the number of boxes for red. So second example, blue and yellow, 1 to 4, but we're told there are 20 yellow counters. So again, we're not interested in that top box for blue at the minute because we're focusing primarily on yellow. And the 4 boxes for yellow are basically worth the 20 counters. So if we work backwards, again, dividing 20 by 4, that gives us 5 per box. There are 5 blue plus the 20 that yellow. The total amount therefore shared was 25. Just add up the total, there's 5 boxes of 5 basically. The last example, same kind of idea, black to purple, 5 to 2, but we're told there are 25 black counters, meaning the 5 boxes for black equal 25, or look at it another way, working backwards, 25 divided by 5 means that each box here must be worth 5. So therefore, there are 2 boxes of 5 for purple. 5 plus 5 means there were 10 purple. Thanks for watching.